Hold on, y'all. But what happened? Why my color? Yeah, I don't know what in the world I done did to my color. What was that about? Good morning, 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 good morning. When you come in, make sure you are liking the live. Make sure you are hold my nose down and shut the live out. Hold my nose down and shut the live out. Hold my nose down and share the live out. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hold my nose down and share the live out. Make sure you are tapping the screen. Make sure you're giving up your daily heartbeat. Today's topic this morning, why are you holding on to that? Why are you holding on to that? If you have your journal, if you got your journal that you downloaded, please get your journal out. If not, get your paper and your pencil and a pen. Some of y'all might need a box of tissue. And as we begin, today's topic is, why are you holding on to that? Why are you still holding on to that? Question mark. That's today's topic. Why are you still holding on to that? As you come in, I want you to think about something that you want to let go, something that you want to get over, some things that you don't want to do no more, and tell me, why are you still holding on to it now? It may be a church you're holding on to. It may be some words, somebody you still thinking about what somebody done said. You thinking about what somebody done did to you. You thinking about, oh, this is how I was raised to do it. You holding on to that baby daddy. You holding on to that baby mama. You holding on to that broken relationship. You holding on to that situationship. Some of y'all in situationships. It's not a relationship. It's a situationship. Tell me, why are you holding on to it? Let's talk about it. Good morning to my YouTuber. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning. Today's topic. Why are you holding on to that? What, tell me. And if y'all don't come up with some topics, you know why I will talk about it. We're gonna talk about some things that people are holding on to. Cause why? Why are you holding on to that? And everybody got their own reasons on why they're holding on to certain things, but we're gonna talk about it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Bree. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. We just getting started. Good happy Saturday. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all come on in and tap that screen. Y'all know we gonna take off the 10,000 taps. Good morning, y'all already know I'm gonna help me get the 10,000 taps. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna help me get the 10,000 taps. Y'all already know I'm gonna push it out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, YouTubers. Good morning, good morning. I got I got plenty of people on here watching me on YouTube. Why I got one thumb up? Come on, y'all. When you come through the live, make sure you are liking the live. Come on, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all said y'all prayers. I hope y'all, some people just getting off work. I hope you have a safe drive home. Some of y'all been up all night on a late night flight. Okay. But you don't gotta watch me. If I'm giving, somebody just said, I'm giving government mailbox money, housing vibes. If that's what I'm giving you, why are you watching me? Like, you don't have to watch me. Hello. Y'all be saying the most. Y'all be doing the most. You ain't got no business watching me. If that's the vibe that I'm giving you, get off my live. Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And if I was government living mailbox check needing to get out of, like, what, excuse me, what does that mean? Y'all act like y'all be taking something from somebody when y'all say we from on the government assistance and get food stamps and all that. Oh no, baby, nothing about me triggered. You are the one triggered you got on my live. and said I look like mailbox and all this blah 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 blah. No, baby, it's not a trigger because have I been on food stamps before? Yes. Does it change who I am? No. Like, I'm not triggered. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyday situation. Like, you don't have to be on my live. Why would you want to watch somebody that give you those vibes? Hello. You do not have to get on my live, so I'm asking you, please get off my live. Y'all, people be really bugging. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And if I am, are you going to watch me if I'm a trans? Are you not going to watch me if I'm a trans? If I am. Good morning. Brandon said, girl, I would have cussed. Listen, you know, sometimes you got to kill them with kindness. You feel what I'm saying? Girl, I know some of y'all would have got them together real quick, but that's what I'm talking about. This the adult me, the more mature me, like, and then my thing is, when they say certain things to you, they feel like they're offending you. Like they talking about EBT vibes. Hold on, y'all, because now they about to be blocked. Because I know it ain't nothing, nobody but probably one of my students, but like, y'all be doing the most. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, 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 good morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. When you come in, Miss Right Beauty, could you please pin the topic again? Today's topic, why are you still holding on? Thank you. Why are you still holding on to that? Y'all already know we're going to take out the 10,000 vibes. When you come in your girl live, make sure you understand. Hold my nose down, y'all, and shut this live out this morning. Oh, yeah, we up at the crack of dawn at 7 o'clock. It's foggy out there in Florida. And to all my northerners, I hope y'all warm. I hope y'all warm. I hope y'all been in the house. I hope y'all got enough food. I hope y'all good. And if you from Florida, stand up in the building. Because right now, we're not going through none of that. And the temperature's going to drop on Tuesday. But baby, we down here where we at in the bottom, up north, like Tallahassee, like Tampa and up, all the way up that way. Now it gets real, real cold. Down here in the bottom, oh, she said Texas is cold too. Down here in the bottom, by Miami, y'all know it ain't gonna be no snow on the ground. It might get a little ice on the ground. You understand me? In the wintertime is not a time that we'll close schools down. Now summer come, you know, summer be kicking our butt with the storms and the rains and the winds, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta take the good with the bad. Good morning to my YouTubers. You feel what I'm saying? So all my northerners, y'all, brace yourself. It's getting cold. You feel what I'm saying? That part. But if you from Florida, stand up in the building. Because, baby, it is just foggy outside. It ain't cold. Thank you. It ain't cold. It ain't cold. It ain't cold. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That part. That part. It's probably humid outside. Miami in the building. Florida stand up. Do you hear me? Because, baby, they got to brace themselves up north. Good morning to my YouTubers. That part. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Up that way, Pensacola, Tallahassee, up further up. Baby, y'all on that borderline. Y'all on that borderline. You know, y'all on that borderline. But anything 28 and sleep. See what I'm saying? Y'all on Pensacola and all y'all up there. But down here, Tampa and down, oh baby, no. No, baby. No, baby. Listen, but I'm rocking with y'all. I hope y'all snowed in, cold in. Y'all, that mean y'all can watch y'all girl. That mean y'all ain't got nothing but time on your hand but to support your girl. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. That mean y'all ain't got nothing but time on your hand. But come on in, where we at? Oh, did we say we had 10,000? Y'all didn't let me know. Y'all keep tapping that screen. I didn't know who was at 10,000. Okay, listen. Today's topic is why are you still holding on to that? Tell me some things that you want to let go, that you want to get over on, but you are holding on to it. You are scared to change it. That's the way you was raised. That's all you know. Tell me some things that you would like to either let go, you want to change from, you want to become a different person from. If y'all don't have no topics, you know your girl always do, but I always like to give my friends, family, y'all my family. Y'all my family. I like to give my family the opportunity to throw some things out there and we discuss it. So think about that while I give out my disclaimers today. That's today's topic. Why you still holding on to that? Yes, it's Saturday morning. We up early. It's some people that been working all night listening to me. It's some people that's up early like me listening to me. It's some people that probably been going through listening to me. There's some people that got a heavy mind and a heavy heart listening to me. Hold on. Worrying. She want to let go of worrying. Thank you, Queen. Worrying. That's a good one. And so we're going to be mindful. I said all that to say this. Self-worth. Self-worth, making sure I ain't miss self-worth. But you holding on to self-worth. What? Why are you holding on to that? Okay. Listen, everybody in the live, we got 86 people in here. If each one of y'all held my nose out, if you put your hand where my nose is and held it down, it allows you to allow at least 10 people in. You preach it, but don't do it. What you preach? Hold on. What you preach? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold my nose out and shut it live out, y'all. Let them know your girl is live. I know it's early. It's 7 o'clock. We finna talk about it today. We finna talk about it today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. We finna talk about it today. Listen, today's topic. Why am I holding on to it? Broke my leg. Excuse me. When you come in my live, understand something. That this is my live. And if you prayed about something, you talked to God about something, or you're an atheist and ain't nothing changing your life and you mad at God, I'm not trying to change your mind, but I will say this ain't the life for you. If you feel like God ain't showed up when he's supposed to show up, this ain't the life for you. You understand me? If you emotional person, Charlotte, North Carolina in the building, if you are the type of person that wear your emotions on your sleeves and you get offended real easy, this ain't the life for you. If you are the type of person who want to throw the rock and hide your hand, you want to point fingers at everybody, but you don't want to nobody to tell you nothing, this ain't the life for you. I'm an educator, so a lot of my students get on my lives, but I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to children. So I like having adult conversations. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I like talking to people that's open-minded and know that, you know what, I don't got my life all together. And a little pouring into me won't hurt nobody. We're on a journey to, this is a self-reflection journey. It's me versus me. It's time for you to get in line with the things that you got going on, the things that you want. You got to start back loving you. My life ain't just for women. It's for men and women. But a lot of times I pour into a lot of women. Good morning. Because more women lose themselves at times. I'm not going to say a man don't, but a lot of women will lose themselves, lose their identity when they begin married, they're in relationships, they got a different job, they got children, they're going back to school. A lot of things have them losing themselves. So what my job has become is to pour back into, good morning, pour back into women. So that they can understand, don't just be a mother. Don't just be a wife. Don't just go to church. Don't just work that job. Don't just go to school. And some people will get so caught up in doing those things that they forget who they are. So if you're not one of those type of women that want to pour back into somebody, this ain't a life for you. Because that's where I'm at. We as women got to get back to the point where we want to help each other. It's easy to say, but it's hard to do good morning. And if you one of those women, this the lie for you. But if you one of those self-righteous, selfish, I got it all together, I'm better than you, I got my daddy last name, I live in the house with my baby daddy, my kids growing up in a two-parent household, we live in a gated community, both of us drive Audis, we got plenty of money in the bank, my body perfect, his body perfect. If you one of them type of women, you can watch the lie, but this ain't a lie for you. Because those type of women are very judgmental. You got your daddy last name and a woman that don't got her daddy last name, that people in society feels like, oh, you beneath her, and that's not true. Some people feel like I got to stay with my baby daddy, even though he ain't no good, because he's my kid's daddy. They wanna save face. They want to put on these narratives like they living in the perfect world, and your baby daddy in the house, he just in the house. He ain't being a baby daddy. As if being a single mother is the worst thing. It's hard. Being a single parent is hard. But if you ain't never been a single parent, you ain't got no business even running your mouth about one. If you don't know what it feels like, you can assume to know, but if you don't know what that feels like, I don't understand some people. Yeah, they quick to judge. They quick to judge. Because being a single mother, being a single parent, period, it is hard because you got to do double everything. And if you ain't never been there, you ain't even got to be quiet. I want you to shut up. Quit talking about single parents as if you know if you don't know. Because if you don't know the half of the feeling, the way your heart shatters when you can't. That part. As a single parent, if you don't understand, you don't know how hard your heart shatters when you can't do certain things for your children, and you want to do all things, but you have to sacrifice and do certain things. So if you ain't never been a single parent, shut up. When you come on my live, understand something. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, hand clapping, foot stomping, tongue talking, saved. I'm saved for real. I'm not just saved for the internet. Like, I'm saved in real life. I don't like religious people. I don't like religious people because to me, religious people are judgmental. And I can't put you in a heaven or hell. I can voice how I feel about something, and I'm going to always back what I say up with the Bible. I'm going to back it up with that Bible. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to pour into you. And yes, I will tell you the truth about something. I don't like judgmental people. And I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for the internet. I'm saved in real life. Another thing that I ask you to do, two things, or three. The first thing I ask that you do is grab your pen, pencil, paper. If you have not downloaded my journal. Second thing I ask you to do, when you come on my live, I want you to understand something. There are people on my live that don't play about me. Like, they don't play about me. They will get you together real quick, and you're going to exit stage left if you don't act right. There are people that don't play about me on my live. So please, don't come in here with all the shenanigans. Me, I give you a little chance. They ain't going to give you no chance. Not to be rude, or they're going to allow you to attack me. Third thing I ask that you do, I ask that you, excuse me, y'all, support the live. I ask that you support the live. Just because I'm not saying tap the screen, please continue to tap the screen. Right now, I need 37 more people to grab me this penny emoji to help fill up this gift gallery. I need you to it costs a penny, so no, it's not gonna break the bank. If you don't mind, it's the TikTok emoji. If you can give me the TikTok emoji, I get to talking and I forget all about saying grab up this. If you in here, please grab up your daily heart me. The daily heart me not only helps me, it really helps you. It lets TikTok know that you're a real, genuine person, and it pushes you out as well. On top of that, everybody in the chat, if you don't mind, put FYP. Push me out in the chat. Hold my nose down. Share my live out. I'm gonna pin this goal again. It's only a penny. I need y'all to help fill this up. Today's topic is, why are you holding on to that? Why are you still holding on to that? If you don't mind, because somebody put that in my YouTube. If you don't mind, write this so people can know what the topic is. Right topic. Why are you still holding on to that? Why are you still holding on to that? That's today's topic. Why are you still holding on to that? Y'all come on and support your live hosts. Y'all are the reason why y'all push us out. Sometimes y'all be coming across people be like, I don't like what this person's saying, what they represent. But if y'all don't push me out so I can be at the top, so that you can always come across my lives, it's not gonna happen without you. I'm not saying that. No, I am saying I'm one of the realest live hosts you're gonna come across. Not real as in what you thinking real, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I might step on your toes. Thank you for sharing it out. I might step on your toes. I might hurt your feelings. Thank you, Monique D. I might step on your toes. I might hurt your feelings, but it's out of love. Sometimes you gotta get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. And Monique, good morning. Monique, do you mind? Good morning. Do you mind, because you on here, do you mind being my mod on here? My girl Cynthia ain't even on here this morning. Do you mind being my mod? Because that way you can help filter out the people that's going to be rude and disrespectful. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, hold on. I got to add you as a moderator. Okay, now you're the moderator. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Baby girl gave me a galaxy already. I wonder was that with my students, because she said she was going to give you, Miss, I'm going to give you a galaxy. That girl don't jump on this thing and gave me a galaxy. Good morning. And I wasn't even expecting. I almost missed it. Good morning. One of my students said she was going to get on here this morning and give me a galaxy. And I almost missed it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, listen, so come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We are just about to get started. I got my girl over here, and Monique D. Them, and Cynthia should be coming on. But until then, I'm going to need you to be watching. If they get rude and disrespectful, block them. We ain't even going back and forth. If they get rude and disrespectful, block them. And be watching for some of my students. I know you can tell which one of my students, because the language they use, the lingo. Some of the language that these kids be using, you know they childish, block them. We're not doing that. Okay, we're going to get ready to pray so we can jump right in. Today's topic, why are you still holding on to that? I got two things we're going to jump off the porch talking about, and I'm going to add a few more: worrying and self-worth. We hold on because we don't see things different. Yeah, good morning, Yanni. Yeah, that part. But what is it? What are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? Listen, I need like 28 more people to grab up this. 28 more people to grab up this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My girl jumped off the porch and gave her teacher a galaxy. Let's get ready to pray. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hurt. Yanni said they hold on to hurt. I didn't want to miss that. Hurt. Repent about my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humble, thanking you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. Plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Close the mouths of the enemy. Close the ears of the prince of the air. Plead the blood of Jesus over my son, over my husband. Cancel anything that's not like you. I cancel any following spirits, any jumping spirits, any monitoring spirits. Lord, I ask that you have thy own way. Lord, creating me a clean heart so I can bleed on your people. Creating those that you're going to send to this live, the quality over quantity to this live, creating them a clean heart so they're open to receive what is about to go down. Lord, don't let this word fall on deaf ears. Do what only you can do. Throw your weight around. Put the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord Jesus, cancel anything not sent by you. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Let's get ready for the live. Listen. There are certain things that we as people hold on to. Some people came and I asked them, what do you hold on to? And I only got a few people. Somebody said worrying, somebody said self-worth, somebody said hurt. I'm going to add a few. A lot of people hold on to the church their grandma went to, the church their grandma went to, their baby daddy, baby mama. Toxic mindset, being comfortable. That part. Toxic mindset. Hold on. Past hurts. Hold on. I like being comfortable. Being comfortable. Abuse. We're gonna talk about it's all type of abuse. We're gonna talk about types of abuse. Complacent. 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 Yep, that's what I'm saying. Physical, mental. We're gonna talk about it. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Good morning. Why are you listen? Don't get on my live talking like that. Yeah, okay. If you don't hold on to nothing, it's a better way you can say it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes. Today, that's what I want everybody to do. And while you, Monique, while you in there, make sure you tell them to share the live out. Make sure you tell them to engage with the live host. Let's get this. Let's run these numbers up on YouTube. That part. Let's run these numbers up on YouTube as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now I got a few things to talk about. If y'all don't mind, help me. Though the TikTok emoji is a penny. If you can grab that up, y'all, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for sharing it out. Today's topic is why are you still holding on to that? Let's jump right in. If you taking notes, you got your journal, you got your paper, some of y'all need y'all tissue, you should already have it written down. You should have it at the top. Why are you holding on to that? We finna talk about worrying. We're gonna talk about worrying and knock that out. I know some people will clap back and say it's more easier said than done. But I'm gonna say this. You can't change nothing that ain't in your control. Some people want to control everything, and you can't control everything. You can't you can't control everything. You understand me? You can't control everything. And a lot of people get to worrying about things that they can't control or worrying about things and storms that they created. Let's be real for a moment. A lot of the things, y'all excuse me, y'all know this a lie. A lot of things, good morning, thank you. A lot of things that we go through in life is because we caused them. We can walk around here and blame everybody for everything, but let's be honest. And if we are being honest, we can't just point the fingers at it's my mama fault, my daddy fault, the environment fault, the government fault, it's God fault. It's everybody's fault but ours. I'm just finna use this as an example. If you had the money in your hand and you did not pay the light bill, and it's been a minute, and they don't send you notice after notice, and you still ignore them. You ain't called, or you called, you got an extension, and you don't have no more opportunities to get another extension. But you had the money, but you assumed that you was gonna get some more money, and you don't pay the bill, and you pray to God, and God don't change the narrative, and people come and after a while, all you hear is a click. All you hear is a click. Because if you don't pay the light bill, eventually them lights gonna get cut off. So when you making bad decisions and now you got to sit on the side of the bed and worry about it, it's all kind of worrying. And I'm not trying to downplay nor take nothing, because we all got something or a situation, a time or two that you don't worry about, you don't try to control, you don't try to fix, but you cannot change it. For instance, if you go to work every day and the job you own, you don't like the boss, you don't like the hours, you don't like the pay, but you still working because you, first of all, an adult, and you already know that money may not pay all the bills, but it pays some bills. It can buy a pack of meat, it can do something, and you begin to worry. You may have a disobedient, disrespectful, selfish, spoiled child that you worry about because you don't want that child to make bad decisions. You might be worrying about your man, your woman cheating on you, lying to you, not having the money for the bills, not having money for the water, not having money for it. I'm just saying, it's all kind of different things that we worry about. Sometimes you be in a situation where your car acting up and you saying to yourself, I got to drive this car to work until I can do better, and I don't know if it's going to make it from point A to point B. I got to go to this job, and this boss of mine, this manager, they rude and they disrespectful, but I got to go. Sometimes you're on a job that pay the bills, make good money, but you can't stand some of the people that you deal with on that job. I'm just saying, worrying come all kind of ways. You go to the doctor, they give you a bad report. Now you worrying, how you gonna pay the medical bill? How you gonna get your medicine? How you gonna if something you got to tell somebody, now you gonna need help. It's so many things that you can worry about. I'm just talking about in general. I'm just in general. Mentally, your brain being overload. And this is where anxiety comes. This is the time anxiety comes. Sometimes anxiety comes because your brain is in overload. And then when your brain in overload, it goes to overreacting. But come here. Everything I just said, worrying, because I'm trying to ask why you still holding on to that. You know what I've learned to do when it comes to certain things in my life? First of all, I learned to pay my bills. Because I know if I get the money and I mess it up, the bill's going to get cut off. So to alleviate that worrying, pay your bills on time. I pay mine. You know you got the money, you want to do something else, that's one thing. Just certain things out of your control, but that's one thing. If you up, living, breathing, moving, and you get the finances and you got the money, handle your business. Quit walking around here trying to live your best life and you struggling over here. You getting your wants, begging for your needs. Getting your wants, begging for your needs. That's one thing. Handle your business like a grown-up. Handle your business like a grown-up. When it comes to these men and these women, have grown-up conversations. If you take your time before you leave to the bedroom, you will get to know the person before you even waste your time, waste their time. You will know if they're a provider. You will know if they're going to be coming home. You will know if they want to do better in life. You will know if they know God. You will know some things about them if you took the time before you got in a relationship. Because I can guarantee, you heard I say I'm country, guarantee you, a lot of the pain that we've witnessed and gone through in relationships can be avoided if we take our times before we get in a relationship. You as an adult, let me tell you something. Come here. As an adult working on a job, you know It costs money to keep the lights on, to keep food in there, to keep gas in that car, to keep the mortgage paid, to keep the internet on, to keep your cell phone on. It costs money. And right now, everything high. I don't care if you stay in Miami, Florida, in California. Everything across the board is high. You already know that. As an adult, you've been on your job more than 90 days. You got stability on your job, and you ain't got no business dealing with somebody that's in between. You ain't got no business dealing with somebody in between. You've been on your job with stability. Why would you deal with somebody that ain't got no stability? You talking to them and they sitting across the table from you, y'all on the date, and he telling you, I'm in between jobs, or she telling you, I'm in between jobs. You an adult. What you mean? You're not a child anymore. You an adult. You ain't got no business wasting your time as a grown woman right now this morning. Right now this morning, you ain't got no business with nobody up in your house, up in your face. Not that they're not your children. Laying up, let nobody call you on the phone, let nobody text you, talk about WYD. You ain't got no business. Let me tell you something. You sitting on the side of the bed. You can do this, but if it's any of these things I'm talking about, you worrying about how you gonna pay the rent, how you gonna pay the mortgage, how you gonna stay warm, how you gonna pay the heat bill, how you gonna pay the gas bill, how you gonna pay the phone bill, how you gonna pay the car note, how you gonna pay the car insurance, how you gonna put food in your house, and you laid up all night with somebody, you ain't got no business worrying about that, baby. If he had you on your back, If he had you on your back, you better be able to go in that wallet. If she had you on your back, she better be able to pour into you. What's up? Because who got time for that? Who got time for that? You sitting up here, you laying up here worrying by somebody. You got a man and you up all night worrying. You worrying about what? You worrying. You holding on to things that you can't control. Why? Because I'm finna go deep right here. Your mama, your grandma, your child, your baby daddy, somebody's sick. They're in the hospital. You can't change that. You know what I'm saying? You can't change that. That's something that you can't change. Your kids, my adult kids, making certain choices and decisions I don't like. And I worry about them because I want them to do good. I can't change it, but I do worry. I'm telling you, it's different type of worries. Not trying to take it from you. But what I'm saying is, you sit around here, you laid up, he had you on your back last night, and you worried about you ain't gonna be able to pay your light bill. Why are you laying up when you can't pay attention to he either? Oh, you wanted to have a good time, but this morning you off, because you know when Monday come, you better have that light bill money. You laid up with him last night so that you can get up this morning and call your homegirl. Girl, he came over here last night and put it on me. You want to be able to tell your homegirl that he put it on you. What? No. You holding on to your baby dad. Girl, don't crank me. You holding on to a piece of a man because Barry Wright said that baby way back in 1959. You holding on just so you can have a man. You ain't got no business worrying about that. It's some things that we can't control. Let it go. We can't control it. Excuse me, y'all. When you depend on God, like listen, when you wholeheartedly, downright, you understand me? Look at this hand. When you wholeheartedly, downright believe in God, you got to cast all your cares on him. But you got to stop making certain decisions without him. Stop making certain decisions without God. Consult God about everything. Consult God about everything. You understand me? Consult God about everything. Now, like I said, but y'all understand the way I broke that down. I'm not jumping on nobody. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody. I'm letting you know there are some things that we worry about that it's just, especially when you're a mother. You understand me? But worried about, you laid up all night, you laid up, he had you on your back, and you up worrying about how you gonna put food in your house, how you gonna feed your kids, how you gonna pay the rent. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. You ain't got no business worrying about that. Because you ain't, first of all, had no business laying up. Your mind shouldn't even been nowhere talk about lay up. You shouldn't even allow him to text your phone, first of all, as an adult, WYD. We ain't doing that in 2026. Because if you lay up with him and he can't help you, eventually, I'm not saying that you get something. I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm saying. If you laying up, if you the baby mama, why you decide cheat? If you the baby mama, why you decide cheat? Okay. So worrying, we don't discuss it. we don't discuss worrying. We don't discuss worrying. Okay. Self-worth. Self-worth. Let's talk about it. Because today's topic is, why are you still holding on to that? Oh, we're gonna touch bases. That part. They do it all the time, sweetie. They do it all the time. Self-worth. Why are you still holding on? Why are you still, if you've been following me, why are you still walking around here as if you're not good enough? You're not good enough. You're not good enough. Your self-worth is defined off social media. Your self-worth is defined off what your homegirls say. Your self-worth is defined off what another human being say. Your self-worth is you looking around at people's glass houses. You looking around at people's glass. Listen, come here. You worried about what? You worried about that you ain't good enough? You worried that you ain't enough? Listen, let me tell you something. When you love you, I'm talking about when you wholeheartedly love you. You walk in a room. And you own it. I don't care who in there. If you walk in a room full of millionaires, your presence alone should change the atmosphere. You understand me? I don't care if you grew up on the rough side of Chicago. I don't care if you grew up in the hood or the hoods. I don't care if you go in there with your best suit on, your best dress clothes on, your Sunday's best. I don't care. When you walk in the room, don't you ever, after today, don't you ever allow nobody to adjust your crown to a different direction because they in the room. Don't let nobody make you feel less than. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not good enough. Don't let nobody make you feel you're not pretty enough. Don't let nobody make you feel you're not bad enough. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not smart enough. Y'all know I'm very transparent. I got into it with one of my co-workers. We had a disagreement. My co-worker told me she don't like the way I dress and I'm ignorant. She said I'm ignorant or dumb. She went in. You hear me? That was a few months ago. We went back and forth, we let it go, but 2 days ago, she came back and apologized. She came back and apologized. And then she told me, but you didn't even seem fazed by it. Listen, I wasn't fazed by it because I know who I am. I don't need the validation of what she say or how she may feel about me change who I am. From that day to the day she apologized, I still dress how I dress and I still come how I come. Don't you ever allow nobody that much power over you. If you're not everybody's cup of tea, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You think everybody come through my life? I have thousands, 8, 9, 10,000 people come through my lives. Everybody don't stay. People will get on here and talk about me. They don't like the way I look. They don't like I got this bonnet on. They don't like my skin color. Excuse me. They don't like the way I deliver my message. They don't like, did I say tap the screen? They don't like nothing about me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm not going to change the way I am. This is how I get on my live. I know how to put it on if I want to, but I'm in my home so I can get on with a bunny. If I want to talk loud, use my hand, I can do that. And if it offends them that I'm a black woman, get off my live. I'm not changing nothing. I got some stomach fat. I ain't got no big butt. I got 4 children, twins on top of that. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but if I got some fat, I got children. I don't care if every woman on my live shaped like a Coke bottle. I love me. My self-worth ain't wrapped around what people say about me on social media. Baby, they talked about Jesus. You understand me? And the fact that she went there and she said it, she said, I was just angry. You want to know how a person really feel about you? Let them get mad. They'll really tell you how they feel, but that meant she held that in her heart and she had to say that in a moment. But I still didn't make her feel less than, because that's not how I'm built. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to tear another woman down to make myself feel good. And I definitely ain't going to tear another woman of color down to make me feel good because of what? You want to tear me down? We already got to fight each other. We literally fight each other. We don't support each other. We don't say, you know what? Okay, you may not like it. You may not like my deliverance, but I can guarantee you, you got a homegirl, a niece, a daughter, a cousin, a friend, somebody you know that should be listening to my live. It may not be for you. It may not be for you. But the way I deliver my message, I bet you it go over. Not some people's heads. I bet you people be listening. Those that you think they're not listening to me, they listening because they know what I'm saying. And if I come off rough. Everybody tell me that. You hard. Like you don't pity or patty. You don't tiptoe. You go straight in. I go straight in and tell y'all what everybody else want to say, but they be scared to say it. But the way I deliver it, it may not go over with you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So the very next time, and I know somebody said, that was, hard. It was. But when you believe in God, you pray about it, you know what? I ain't did nothing to this person to feel like this. And they feel like that. And baby, hey, who I am, I'm not defined off words. Those are words. And there's a lot of things that I could say. I could have said, but I didn't. For what? That means I would have gave her the power. No, ma'am. Gave her the power. No, ma'am. Y'all support y'all live hosts. I wasn't going to do that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We just got through talking about self-worth. Miss Right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My girl on here too. Monique Love, we're talking about today's topic is, why are you still holding on to that? You better stop walking around here with your head held low because somebody don't like how you look, because society says you got to be shaped like a Coke bottle. Girl, please, I'm talking about grown men. Grown men do not look at no stretch marks, no belly fat, and say, oh, I don't want her because you look like that. That part. Girl, please, grown men ain't looking at that, because, baby, when them lights go off, we all look the same. Quit letting people fool you. Quit letting, a grown man ain't checking for no stretch marks. Not no grown man. Monique D gonna with you. Okay, we talked about worrying. We talked about self-worth. Now we're finna talk about hurt. Thank you. Listen. Hurt. Hurt. We finna talk about hurt. Listen. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. I've been waiting on you. I got my girl Monique D working with you to help block those that need to be out. Good morning. Today's topic. Why are you still holding on to that? Come here, some of y'all. Listen. I'm going to ease my way in this. I'm going to ease my way into this. Some people are hurting. I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna work my way down. Some people are holding on to something that happened to them as a child, and the person that hurt them is long gone. Some people, listen to what I just said. Some people are holding on to certain things that happened to them in their childhood, and the person that hurt them is gone. What I need for you to do, understand this: holding on and not healing from it is detrimental to your health. Because the more you carry that thing, thank you, the more you carry that thing, it weighs you down. Sometimes you can't figure out why you act or react a certain type of way. But you know in the back of your mind, you always think about what somebody did to you in your childhood. That trauma is something that you need help with. You understand me? You need to seek counseling. Oh, thank you. You need to seek counseling. It's easy to hold on to it, and it's hard to let go. And I can hear people right now saying, "But you don't know what it feels like." It's no, I don't know what it feels like, but I do know this: you will feel so much better if you talk about it and release it. Some of y'all walk around here with the residue of what y'all grandma told y'all upbringings. What goes on in this house stays in this house. Y'all need to pull that rug up with all the demons and lies and generational curses and self-worth and feeling sorry. Y'all need to pull that rug up and release all what has been hidden under that rug. You walking around here talking about something that happened to you in your childhood, but you would not release it. You won't talk to nobody, because a lot of us that look like me wasn't raised to go talk to somebody, because you walk around, you can't trust everybody. You got to find somebody you can trust. You want to walk around here and use that as an excuse that, oh, this happened to me in my childhood. We talking about certain things. I'm finna go down the list. Okay, when I say happened to you in your childhood, come here. Your mama didn't care in your childhood. Your daddy didn't care in your childhood. Your mama, your grandma allowed certain things to happen in your childhood, which is your parents' mama. Something happened. You tried to tell your family, but nobody listened, because you know what? Back in the days, if I'm listen, y'all, I gotta speak in riddles, because there's certain things I can't say on social media because they'll filter me. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So this goes with the abuse and all. Listen, certain things that hurt. I'm talking about different type of hurt. I'm talking about different type of hurt right now. I'm gonna talk about hurt, and then we're gonna all come back here. But I'm starting here. Some of the childhood hurt, it happened by the hands of your granddaddy. It happened by the hands of your uncles. It happened by the hands of friends that came around. It happened by it happened. And I'm not trying to take away from the hurt that it caused. But in your adulthood, if you weren't walking around here still angry at the world and that person is going on to glory, you are allowing what from the grave to control you. They cannot harm you any longer. But you need to talk to somebody and let it go. You got to work at it. I ain't saying just lay it down by the riverside. It's got to be a slow release of that type of pain so that you can function in your adulthood. If you walking around here and you talking about my baby daddy lied to me, cheated on me, left me for another woman. I'm just saying, I can go on and on and on. And you think holding on to the resentment, holding on to the hurt that he caused. First of all, when you're in that situation, you must with that one, you got to take accountability, because when he started mistreating you, when he started lying to you, when he started neglecting you, you saw the signs, but sometimes you hold on, and sometimes you hold on. You got to tell yourself, I allowed certain things to go on. When you allow it, you got to take responsibility. When you a child and certain things happening to you, you a child, and if you try to tell somebody and they didn't try to fight for you, of course you're going to be hurt. Of course you're going to be mad. But now in your adulthood, you got to learn to let go. My mom always talk about her relationships with her siblings. It wasn't a good upbringing. My mom was young. She had kids young. And she talked about the way they treated her. The way they treated her. Y'all know I'm very transparent. Even though my mama was raised that way and she went through certain things, she don't want that same thing happening to us. My mama go hard to try to break that generational curse so that it don't settle down on her children's lives. And then what I don't understand, certain things happen in your mother, our mother's childhood. They don't talk to the sisters and the cousins and the friends. But then we as cousins, the cousins don't even talk because everybody mad at everybody. I got aunties that don't got the same mama as my mama, but they got the same daddy as my mama. And they don't talk to my mama because they're mad because my granddaddy, which is my mama, cheated with they mama, but then leave my mamas. Y'all see what I'm saying? That it's a whole bunch of my granddaddy didn't leave my mama for they mama, but they got the same daddy, and y'all mad at my mama. Why? Y'all still sitting around here, and you know when it come out, come here. You know when it come out Thanksgiving, everybody want to wait to Thanksgiving to want to release all the hurt. Some mothers are toxic. You understand me? Some mothers are toxic. Some daddies are toxic. Some of our mothers went through things, and some of us as adults, some of y'all as adults are holding on to what your mama didn't do. Growing up, my mama was on drugs. I'm not holding my mama hostage for the decisions that she made raising me. She wasn't perfect. My daddy wasn't there. I've been married 2 years. My daddy just got back in my life 2 years ago. I don't have my daddy's last name. I quit holding on to him not being there, helping me ride a bike. Him not being there, tying my shoe. Him not being there. Because you know why? Me holding on to that, it was a hold on me. When I released it, I understood. Some of y'all around here mad at y'all mama because she put the lights in y'all name. Oh, my mama messed up my credit. At that time, she had to do that. Some of y'all holding on to y'all mama that chose men. Y'all mad she chose the men over y'all. And you holding on to that. I'm just talking about different places in our life that we can be heard about. And then, this is number one. You made bad decisions financially. You losing everything. You hurt. You mad. You everything. But you mad at the world. You mad at the wrong people. Take accountability. I made a bad choice financially. I didn't pay that rent. I don't understand what you're saying. Somebody said, if we had suffered as your mom did, we might be where she was too. You let go of being a victim. Once a person lets go of self-victimization, they can be free and at peace in their spirit. Listen, we talk about hurt, asking why you still holding on to it. Everything that I said, it's got to be a slow release. You got to get to a point in your life. Like I said, we can go back to the very things we've been talking about. First of all, you want to stop not paying your bills. If paying your bills have you worrying, if Paying your bills get you in a bad situation. Not paying your bills is not the world's fault, it's your fault. Taking accountability. You must take accountability. When you, like I said, as a child, you went through hurt, pain, trauma. You went through hurt, pain, and trauma. The person that hurt you is gone. Gone on the glory or gone on somewhere. They 6 feet deep. You continue to hold on to that. It is in the back of your mind, but it comes through your pores. And you know how it comes through your pores? Because some people, they have children and they are overprotective of their children because they feel like what happened to them will happen to their children. People make bad decisions every day but don't want to take accountability. You know, as a person, if you lay down with a man in the bed, no protection, it's a high possibility that you can get pregnant. But if you don't want to get pregnant, you're going to do everything that you got to do to protect yourself. What I'm saying is take accountability. Quit walking around here with the residue of what your grandma did or what how they raised you. What goes on in this house stays in this house. Talk about it. Release all that stuff, that old stuff that's been holding you down. All the disagreements that happen. Sometimes it ain't even got nothing to do with you. Sometimes you and your mama and her sisters don't talk. It has nothing to do with you. They don't talk because of them. They don't talk because of what happened in their upbringing. And now the cousins, the kids don't talk to each other. That's my point. And then it always happens at Thanksgiving. Everybody want to talk about all the hurt. Oh, you hurt me when I was 5 years old. Oh, you went with my husband 3 years ago. Oh, your mama favored you. It's all the hurt always come out when around the holidays. We got all kind of months way before the holidays. But soon as Thanksgiving come, everybody want to be mad. Oh, I ain't going to her house because I don't like her. Y'all not invited over here. Oh, my family, I just beat up my family. Oh, I just cussed my cousin. Every time you got all these months to hash things out. We don't even do family reunions like we did family reunions back in the days because one, big mama gone. Two, everybody mad, jealous, envious. Everybody living in a glass house. Everybody is perfect. Everybody, I'm just saying, I'm just talking in general. I'm just talking. Like it be so much going on in behind closed doors. People act like they got other people got time to be worried about them. And then there's too many people that worry about everybody else's business. We trying to get in a different tax bracket, but they worry about Cardi B business. Cardi B business and your business is two different tax brackets. Think about it like that. If you wake up every day and want to gossip, you wake up every day and don't want to take accountability. You wake up and look in the mirror and say, I'm better than everybody because I got my kids. I'm in a two-parent household. I got my daddy last name. I'm better than a woman that don't. I don't have my daddy last name, but I don't consider myself worse off than somebody else. I know societies. I know that statistics say raising your kids in a two-parent household is the best thing smoking. Well, my mama didn't raise us in a two-parent household, and we just fine. Is what I'm saying. You sitting around holding on to past hurts. You sitting around thinking that your divorce, okay, he cheated on you, your baby daddy, he cheated on you, okay, you ain't the first and you ain't gonna be the last. Now, one particular hurt I don't touch on. When you lose somebody, grief, that's a different type of hurt. Nobody can tell you how to mourn. Nobody can tell you how to mourn. I can't tell you, okay, this person is going on, stop thinking about them. Because it could be a song, it could be a smell, it could be a food. It could just be a time of the year and you think about that person. Now that's some hurt we ain't even finna talk about. But this other kind of hurt that sometimes that you bring on yourself, that you carry, that you ain't forgave, that childhood trauma. Yes, that childhood trauma. You think some of y'all still walking around thinking if you pay all your bills and you broke. Oh, long as my bills paid, Some of y'all, let's talk about it. Some of y'all go, wait, we ain't gonna get there. Hurt. You holding on to hurt. Yes, there's different levels of hurt. I'm not talking about grief hurt. I'm talking about things that you can control. Like I said, you don't pay them bills, you're going to always worry about bills. If you don't pay, you know you got to pay the light bill. You know you need somewhere to stay. You know you need food in your house. You know these things, but you're going to continue to do it, and then you're going to go to God and then get mad when God don't change it. You be sitting in your house praying, Lord, please, speaking in tongues and everything, Lord, falling out on the floor, foaming out the mouth, Lord, please pay this light bill, please. And the light, if you don't pay it, they're going to cut them off. That's my point. If you want to walk around burdened down with what happened when you was 5, you continue to do that. But if you want to heal, find somebody to talk to. Release it. Release it. And stop casting what? And stop waiting to Thanksgiving. Stop. Stop waiting to Thanksgiving. Stop waiting to Thanksgiving to hash out y'all problems. And then brag. Bragging about it. Some hurts you ain't got no business holding on to. Your baby daddy cheated on you? Okay. Your baby daddy hurt you? Let me tell you something. It's hurtful for that man to lie to you, to cheat on you, mistreat you. It's a hurting thing. But as long as you, listen, you sit in that room, do a little this, listening to all that depressing music, you gonna stay in that dark, deep place, angry and mad, thinking about you weren't good enough. That person better than you. They living in a better house than you. They got the baby daddy over there. They living the perfect life. Child, ain't nothing never that perfect. Because if he if he cheated on you, what make you think he won't cheat over there? If he cheated over with you, what make you think he won't cheat over there? What I'm saying is, do not be in a place and you listening to that depressing music. Man, you got to pull yourself together. That's what I'm talking about. But that hurt of grief, I don't touch that because, baby, that right there, grief is a different type of hurt. At a drop of a dime, you can go to feeling and thinking about somebody. But I'm talking about, and then some of y'all holding on to things that happened in your childhood. Because they told you what happened in this house, stay in this house. Child, you better pull that rug up and talk about it. We talked about hurt. Let's talk about, come out for those that go to church. You better get to know God for yourself. Don't be going to that church because your grandma went to that church. Don't be going to that church because your family went to that church. You better learn, read about, pray about, get a relationship with God for yourself. Don't let nobody, me, no preacher, nothing tell you about God until you learn God for yourself. People love to say, pray for me. And it's cool. Sometimes God want to hear from you. Sometimes God want to hear from you. Do you understand me? Sometimes God, I'm so serious. Quit going to that church because your grandma. You better have a relationship with God for you. Because what happens if you're not with your pastor? What happens if you're not with your mama, with your grandma, the people that prayed for you? What happens when you don't got the strength to pray? What happens when your back against the wall? What happens when you about to slip? What happens when you got to go to God and you like, wait a minute, Lord, I know I did wrong now, Jesus. Like, what happens when your children in trouble? And everybody around you talk, oh yeah, your child ain't, they was doomed to do that. They ain't this. And what happens when your marriage on the rocks? What happens when you go to the doctor and they give you a bad report? What happens? You better have a relationship with God by yourself. Why y'all still holding on to that? Why do y'all do that? Oh, I'm at this church because sometimes you have to outgrow some things. What your grandma got from that church, you may not get because you are a different generation. Come here, let me tell you why. I was raised in another church. Loved it, my pastor. But I knew that it wasn't the right fit because the way I praise, the pastor I used to be under growing up, he don't praise like that. His church is not like that. The pastor I was under, he's the type of preacher, he don't feel like a woman has a role in the church. You need to sit down and be quiet. He's an old time preacher. But the church I attend now, my pastor feels like women have a place in the church. And baby, we get crunk. We have church. We have hand clapping, foot stomping, falling on the floor, laid out, praying church. We have church. You understand me? We have church. Some of y'all around here with y'all grandma church, and that church poured into your grandma. Where you need to be might be at a whole nother building. So y'all be around here going to church because your grandma was getting poured into by that particular pastor at that particular time, at that particular season, at that particular time in life. Sometimes you need to be somewhere else where it's some hand clapping, foot stomping, laying the hands on, real eating. You feel what I'm saying? So quit walking around here holding on and attending church because your family go there. Sometimes you need to depart from your family and go somewhere else to another church. Pray about it and ask the Lord to lead you and guide you in the right direction. Quit holding on to that, because what you need from God, your grandma didn't need. What you need from God, your grandma didn't need. Come here. Holding on to your baby daddy, baby mama. We're going to talk about that together. Holding on to your baby daddy and your baby mama. Listen. Some of y'all holding on. That part. Some of y'all holding on. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Come on now. Some of y'all holding on. Some women hold on to their baby daddies because the narrative is, oh, if you with your baby daddy, you perfect. That's the best thing smoking. Sometimes being with your baby daddy don't mean it's the best thing. Because he's in the house, that don't mean that he's being Superman. That don't mean that he's hands-on. That don't mean that he's up at night while you sleep, getting the baby, tending to the children. It don't mean nothing. If you with your baby daddy just to save face, shame on you. Some of y'all be scared to let go because you feel like if I let go, he ain't gonna take care of the kids. And 9 out of 10, he not gonna tend to the kids how he should have been tending to the kids. And it don't mean because he stay in the house, he gonna tend to the kids. Some of y'all holding on to y'all baby mamas because y'all don't want nobody else to have y'all baby mama, but you don't even want them. It don't mean that you or your baby mama, baby daddy is bad people. It just means y'all don't need to be together. Sometimes y'all do better if y'all separate. And it don't mean that the man don't be the child father. He's still their daddy. Y'all just not in the same household. Y'all need to sit down and come up with an agreement. Quit thinking that you got to be with your baby daddy because society says that's the best thing smoking. Child, take 7 seats over there in the corner. Just because your man in the house, that don't mean he being Superman. That don't mean he the best daddy in the world. Child, please. You around here being with your baby daddy, holding on, creeping with your baby daddy. How you become the side chicken? You the baby mama. Think about that. Some of y'all creeping with y'all baby daddy. Some of y'all creeping with y'all baby daddy just so y'all can call y'all homegirls. Girl, my baby daddy came through last night and put it on me. Girl, my baby daddy talk about this, his stuff, what he'll do. He gonna harm me if I give his stuff up. Girl, he don't care about your stuff. Because if he cared about your stuff, he'll be with you. He just telling you what you want to hear so he can keep you where he wants you. He keep you twined in. He keep you in the palm of his hand. You walk around here bragging to your homegirl. And if you the homegirl that she bragging to, both of y'all slow. Come here. Go to timeout. Because if your homegirl is able to call you and tell you about her baby daddy that got a whole nother old lady on the other side of town, and you around here bragging about being a side piece to your baby daddy because, oh, they did it to me. So, girl, please. You around here with a piece of a man because Betty Wright told y'all having a piece of man is better than having a man at all. God ain't create no piece of nothing. God didn't even create no piece of nothing. When he created light, he created the whole world to light up. When he created dark, he created the whole light, the world to go dark. When he created a man, he created a woman. He didn't create a half of a man and a half of a woman. He created a whole woman and a whole man. But y'all around here dwelling on a piece of a man. Holding on because what? Because he told you that you can't do it like Lisa Ken over there. Well, he better teach Lisa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. He better teach Lisa. I'm ruining my relationship because I'm insecure. And I'm gonna talk about insecurity. I'm glad you said that. Insecurity. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about insecurity. Why are you holding on to your baby mama? Cause you don't want nobody else to have her, but you don't want her. Why are you so selfish like that? That's some selfish work right there. That part. Like, you holding on to, why you still in that marriage? Because your mama old school and your mama said, girl, you better not leave that man. He pay all the bills. You holding on to that man because he can pay all the bills. Y'all better start getting the man that you want and not the man that you need. You holding on to that man. You see, listen, if you get the man that you want and not the man that you need, you wouldn't even have to worry about none of that. Y'all holding on to that man because he pay all the bills. Girl, please. You better get up and make it happen. You better get up and make it happen. You right here letting him listen. I saw a quote and I thought it was like the bomb. If you got a man that uses that he pay all the bills against you when he mad, he's not taking care of you. He's managing you. You dealing with a man that every time he get mad, he throw up the finances. Oh, I pay all the bills around here. Baby, you're being managed. You right here dealing with a man because he can pay all the bills. You can brag to your homegirls. Oh, girl, he pay all the bills. He is managing you. Because every time he get mad, he throw it up in your face. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He is, your man get mad at you. That's how he really feels, baby. He's managing you. Get that through your head. Don't be with a man just cause, listen. Don't be with a woman because she look good. Don't be with a man because he fine. Because y'all know in age, when we age, we age. The way she look when you first meet her, baby, that's not how she gonna look when she 50 or 60. And don't be with somebody because you feel like, I don't want to let go. Why are you still holding on to that? You don't want to let go. Why? You scared to be alone. Why? Why are you scared at a certain age? You got to come to grips with yourself that peace is way better than just being in a relationship, in a marriage with your baby daddy. You want peace in your mind. You want to be able to sleep at night. Not worried if he coming home. Not worried if he going to have the money to pay the bills. Why? Why are you holding on to somebody that can't even pour into you? Why are you holding on to somebody that can't even pray for you? See, y'all always think it's about the finances. Why are you holding on to somebody that can't pray for you? Because if their money fails and the doctor say ain't nothing else we can do, you better get you somebody that got some praying ethic that can go to God. I'm talking about knock on heaven gates and say, excuse me, Mary, I know y'all eat dinner, but my husband down here sick or my wife down here sick. I'm going to need Jesus to step right in. You understand me? Y'all be around here thinking it's all about the money. And I'm not saying we don't need it. But you better get you somebody that can go to God about you when things get heavy. Because life gets heavy. He take you on a trip but can't pray for you. Oh, he paid a whole mortgage but he can't pray for you. Oh, he paid all, oh, okay. That part. She said I think she stayed in a 20-year marriage because grandma said we shouldn't be shacking up. Your grandma was right. But I'm going to say this. How long, I'm going to ask this one question. We're going to move on. I got one question. How long were y'all together before y'all got married? How long were y'all together before y'all got married? That's all I need to know real quick. How long were y'all together before y'all got married? Some people, 2 years. Within them 2 years, instead of asking God to give you a husband and them telling you to marry, y'all should have been praying and fasting, asking God if that was even your husband, your spouse, the person you're supposed to be with, the man, woman God has for you. Because I don't know if, are you a man or a woman? I don't know. Person, like, I'm just asking. No disrespect intended. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to figure out. Nobody, see, this the thing. This the thing. Instead of jumping into a marriage, I don't care what church you go to. I don't know what pastor you under, but your pastor should not be telling you not to fast and pray way before you even get married. There are too many women. Listen, babe, we can go on and on about marriage. There are too many marriageless marriages because people are married that shouldn't even be married because God ain't even tell them to get married. Instead of asking God to send you. Okay. I can't see your profile. I can't see. I didn't know if you was a man or woman. When it comes down to marriage, so many people are jumping up, getting married just to have a last name. Some people don't supposed to be married because God ain't first of all told you that was your husband. God ain't told you that was your wife. Some people walking around here just to say, "Oh, I'm married," and marriage is a lot of work. Marriage can work, but you got to be able to work it. And marriage can be a beautiful thing. But you got too many people around here. Oh, you got to get married because you go to church. No, baby, you better go to God. You better go to God. And I'm going to say this and I'll move on from this. Understand this. God is a selfish God. No, God don't even want us married. God wants us to himself. If he could have his way, we wouldn't even be married because God understands once you get married, you're going to go to your husband before you go to him. He wants us to go to him. But if you can't do certain things, he wants you married. Let's be clear about that across the board. Let's be clear. Not trying to force nobody to get married. But understand, before you get married, ask God to prepare you to be a wife. Because if you weren't raised up seeing healthy marriages, what does it look like to you? If you ain't never seen a healthy marriage, what does it look like? Uh-oh. Get to know people before you jump into anything. And don't be around here getting married because y'all got a baby. Don't be around here getting married because your pastor said so. It's a bad look, yes. But baby, go to God. Go to God. Before me and my husband got married, I fasted and I prayed. I said, Lord, listen, I need to know if this is my husband. Because if it's not my husband, I'm willing to walk away from this relationship. And my husband knew that. And I meant every word. And he knew I was serious. I went to God because I wanted to make sure I was doing the will of God. I got tired of making bad decisions and bad choices. I've made enough in my life. I was no longer doing that. I'm just saying. You holding on to your baby daddy, you in a marriage, you in a relationship, all because the same face just to say you got somebody, and it ain't pouring into you, not uplifting you, not building you up. Why are you walking around here sad every day and you in a relationship? You watching other people in healthy relationships. I don't understand it. You see and you know your worth and you still allow somebody to neglect you, mistreat you because you scared to walk away. And now if we serve a God like that, oh, we in trouble. We in some trouble. We don't serve a God like that. And it's hard. It ain't easy to just walk away when you've been with somebody 20, 30, 40 years. Those are the type of situations you must go to God about. Quit going to God about your man and go to God about you. Quit going to God complaining about your marriage. Go to God about you. Say, Lord, fix me. Create in me a clean heart. Lord, change me, the way I talk, the way I act, the way I react, the way I think. Change you. Quit trying to get God to change him. Change you. Let's move on. We talking about why you still holding on to that toxic mindset. Come here. Quit allowing that hurt to control your narrative now. Some of y'all been through some bad things in life, bad breakups, bad relationships. With that toxic mindset, you can't see the good in nobody. It's always toxic. Why? You can't never tell nobody. You can't tell another woman that she's gorgeous because you so toxic in your mind. You feel like everybody out to get you. Nobody ain't going to support you. Listen. If you can't trust nobody, you got to trust yourself. Everybody ain't bad. Everybody ain't good. But y'all, people walk around here, I don't want that toxic over here. Sometimes you got to filter the toxic and really get down to the root. Why are you like that? Sometimes the smallest things. Y'all know how when I get off my lives, I be saying I love you. People don't hear that. When I get on my live, I say, how you doing? I make everybody speak. Some people don't got that. Some people raised around people that's angry and mad all the time. I don't got time for that. That is why I have not created my lives to be toxic, because if I had started out like that, I would have to continue to be toxic. And listen, I don't have time for that. Thank you, Tasha. I don't have time for that toxicness over here. I'm trying to heal me and help other women and men in the process heal. Healing feel good. Peace of mind feeling good. Having what you need versus what you want feels good. Getting over things feel good. Being able to talk about things, communicate things feels good. You holding on to, oh, they ain't gonna like me because I'm loud. I can remember going to church and I'm loud and people moving away from me. This is a true story. Y'all know I'm transparent. I felt like I was too loud. Y'all, I went to God. Lord, I said, Lord, take this loud voice away from me. Because people around me, they don't like the way I praise you and I'm too loud. But what I've learned, let everything that has breath praise ye the Lord. Let everything that has breath. And I learned my spirit irritates their spirit. Because they come to church the way they came and they leave the same way. In their mind, God ain't real. This church ain't real. They angry about their baby daddies. They angry about their finances. They in their heart. Like, it's that right there. But then they come to church and I'm over here praising God as if I don't got nothing going on. And I have a whole lot going on. But I'm sitting there saying, Lord, take this. That's yours, Lord. Over here, that's yours, Lord. Lord, I couldn't fix it. That's yours, Lord. Lord, that car, Lord, that's yours. Them children, Lord, that's yours. That job, Lord, that's yours. I ain't passed my test, Lord, that's yours. That husband acting up, Lord, that's yours. I'm in church, hollering, screaming, clapping my hands, saying, preacher, you better preach. Preacher, you better say that. Like, I'm in church literally celebrating, having a good time. All that toxicness, you can't even praise God because you're so toxic in your mind. When I get to praying on here, it irritates some of y'all because some of y'all in the places in y'all life, y'all want to be mad and angry. Oh, how she could be like that when my baby daddy ain't paid the child support? How she could be like that when my husband just cheated on me? How she could be like when my money ain't fair? How she could be like all hell breaking loose in the world, the government shut down? They took, girl, please. I'm going to do all that for what? I'm going to do all that for what? And if you toxic, and you think a toxic relationship is cute, something is really wrong with you. Come here. Come here, toxicness. Go in the corner and time out. And reflect back over your life, all the hell and high water you done been through, and you around here with a toxic mindset. Nobody can't tell you nothing. You got all the answers. You know everything. Take several seats over there. In time out. Reflect. That's the reflection corner over there. Get out of my face. I don't want to gossip about everybody every day. Some of y'all know who Peach McIntyre is. I don't want to discuss Peach McIntyre on my live every day, all day. I don't want to get on my live and badmouth men all day, badmouth women all day. I don't want to get on my live and talk about how everybody is better than me being a live host. They make millions of dollars. My girl, Monster Mara, get on here. She let the world know she made $100,000 last year. I'm not on here finna bash her for what? I don't got time for that. I'm trying to get to that status where I can make $1 million. Y'all want somebody to tear somebody down so bad. That's what sells. If I got on here and say my husband was cheating on me, he got a baby over here. If I get on here and talk about my church, my pastor did this and my pastor did this, I get on here and talk about my job, and if I talk about the bad stuff, my life will be jumping because people like toxicness. Not over here. Not over here. We talked about past. Being comfortable. Everybody in my chat put me versus me. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Come on here now. Everybody in the chat put me versus me. Everybody in the chat put me versus me. Listen, this thing is personal. If you comfortable well, where you at in life, get uncomfortable. Don't ever get too comfortable that you can't grow. Don't ever get too comfortable with somebody disrespecting you, tearing you down, making you feel less than. Don't ever get too comfortable with your old man coming home whenever he want to, disrespecting you, cussing you out. Don't ever get too comfortable allowing your children to be rude and disrespectful. Don't go to school doing things. Don't never get too comfortable with looking at yourself. The only thing you can do is pay them bills. Don't never get too comfortable disrespecting a mother or father that provided for you, that made it possible for you. Don't get too comfortable disrespecting. Some people get so comfortable. You will cuss your mama out in the same breath. Ask your mama to watch your children. It ain't your mama's responsibility to keep watching your children. Some of y'all depend on y'all mama so much, y'all to get mad when she say no, as if she don't want to wake up on a Saturday morning and ain't got no children running around in her house, or ain't got to go tend to nobody's children because you got to go to work, or you been up all night and she calling your phone. Y'all too comfortable with disrespecting. Y'all too comfortable saying that, you know, I don't need my mama, but soon as the doctor call you, baby, it ain't nothing we can do. Y'all need to get here, get the family together. And now you crying and God done took her on the glory, and you walking around here talking about you don't know what you gonna do. Don't get so comfortable still holding on to what your daddy did, your daddy didn't do, your grandma did, your granddaddy did. Quit holding on to that and wondering why you don't got no peace in your life. Quit getting so comfortable being angry because you work at Burger King or Starbucks or 7-Eleven. You get mad because you a cashier, you don't like your job. Quit getting so comfortable. Quit being so comfortable. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. Let me tell you something. God, God will make you uncomfortable. God will have you lose everything. God will drop that well that you're able to go to. God will have people turning his back on you. God will have you not passing that test you need to pass. God will have corporations closed down. God will allow the government to stop giving people food stamps. You understand me? God will. God. I'm talking about that God that blessed, that made the lame walk and the blind see. That God. That God. He will. He will make you so uncomfortable. Yes, ma'am. Shamisha. Hey, Dime. Hey, Shamisha. What's your question? God will make you very uncomfortable. Sometimes we got to get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. If you ask a question and I don't see it, you got to keep doing it because sometimes it filters it. Girl, I send the heat wave to -6. Where you at? Where you at, Sherry? Yep. God will make you uncomfortable to get you comfortable. Thank you, Dad. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Cincinnati, she say it's -6, feel like. Girl. Okay, let's talk about this. Abuse. We're going to talk about abuse broadly. There's all type of abuse. And no, y'all, the uncomfortable, that's that where that growth at. Uncomfortable makes you grow. Uncomfortable makes you want to get up and do better. Uncomfortable makes you say, I gotta go back to school. Uncomfortable makes you go study harder to pass that test. Uncomfortable makes you say, I want to get my kids out the hood. Uncomfortable says, I gotta get out this bad marriage. Uncomfortable makes you say, I gotta leave this baby daddy. Uncomfortable makes you say, you know what, I gotta go to God about this thing. I gotta quit running. Uncomfortable, baby. Uncomfortable is a game changer. Let's talk about abuse. To me, verbal abuse tops all abuse, because verbal abuse is some abuse that you can't see the scars, but the abuse is there. Mental and physical, those things are, baby, listen. When you allow, when you allowed, but I allowed The man I wrote about in my story, 3 years too long to have that much power over me. When you give something power, when you feed something, it won't grow unless you feed it. If you feed the toxicness, if you the first time he put his hands on you and you stay, you feeding it. The first time he cussed me out, I stayed, I fed it. The first time you continue to let somebody manipulate you into doing certain things, or like making you feel guilty if you don't do certain things, abuse. Some of y'all gonna get mad about what I'm about to say. The mental abuse that you think you endured now, you think it started in your adulthood when it really started in your childhood. Because if you had a mama that cussed you out, you had a daddy that cussed you out, that was abuse. Of course, they didn't know no better, but that was abuse. And then you thought it was okay then, and now in your adult life, you think communication is cussing each other out. The first thing people say when you say, why you gotta cuss? I'm grown, I can cuss. You don't have to cuss to talk, to even get your point across. If you was on here earlier, somebody was on here talking cash cold trash to me on YouTube. And I got them together real quick, and somebody said, girl, I would have cussed them out. But you got them together real, like, professional. Like, the way I got them together, and they felt it. She was like, oh, yeah, you got them together. But I didn't cuss them out. Because I don't feel like I had to cuss them out. Nope, I didn't have to cuss. But they felt where I was coming from. People, when you grow up thinking that this is how you talk to a man, when you get your man, you think that my mama talked to her man like that, so I'm going to talk like this. If you a man and you treat your woman a certain type of way, you watch your daddy or your granddaddy treat your grandma or your mama, like treat women in your family a certain type of way, you assume that's how. You got men walking around here thinking that being a provider is all it needs. You got men thinking that being providers, because that's how they was raised. If they seen their granddaddies, their daddies being providers, in their mind, I'm a provider, so that's all it takes to be in a relationship. When, baby, it's more than financial to take it to be a relationship. You gonna just take care of me financially. You got to take care of me emotionally, spiritually. Good morning. Some people think that it's okay to have a man pay all your bills and that's it. Baby, it's more than that. But what you allow and you feed is what's going to grow. You allow him. I allowed for 3 years too long somebody to cuss me out every day. They woke up cussing me out. They went to sleep cussing me out. They called me on the phone and cussed me out. They cussed me out all the time, to the point I would cry and I'd be like, well, that must be my name, because I'm getting cussed out on a daily basis. Not because I done something, because they had something going on with them, but I allowed it because I stayed in a verbal abusive situation. When you stay too long and they know that they can cuss you out and you gonna stay, you ain't gonna go nowhere. They cheat on you. This is mental abuse. When you know you caught them red-handed and they continue to cheat on you. I'm not saying you gonna leave them after the first time they cheat. I'm not saying that. But if you stay the first time and you forgave them, y'all worked through it, and he cheat 3, 4, 5 times and he continue to cheat with the same person, first of all, that's what he want to be. Second of all, it ain't his fault, it's your fault. Gaslighting. A lot of women want men that got it all together. I want me a man that have it all together. And not knowing a lot of these men don't even got it all together. A lot of these men got a lot of baggage. There are so many men that got mama issues. There are so many men that got mommy issues that a lot of women don't even know, because they're too afraid to sit down and let him be a man and let him talk. Sometimes you got to sit down and have a grown-up conversation, you and your man, and y'all ask hard questions and try to figure out why we doing the certain things that we doing, why we acting a certain type of way. And don't let them tell you, I'm cheating on you, but it don't got nothing to do with you. Man, you cheating on me. What you mean it ain't got nothing to do with me? I'm not understanding that part. Have a hard conversation, because if I'm not who you want to be with, why are we even doing this? Listen, cheating over and over Ain't nobody perfect. I'm not saying just let somebody cheat, but baby girl, listen to me. If your man cheating on you, it don't mean you're gonna leave him. It's a lot of women that stay. It's a lot of women, it's a lot of men that grow from that situation. I'm not saying it's okay, but in reality, in the real life, there are men that cheat and the women stay right with them. There are women that cheat and the men stay, and there's a man to cheat and a woman to stay, a woman to cheat and a man to stay. I'm just saying. You get in those situations, but you got to come to a point in time in your life where you got to tell yourself, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being tired. I stayed 3 years too long. That was enough for me. Like I said, I like talking to grown people. I'm not trying to say, oh, cheat, just cheat. No. Now, if he go to cheating or she go to cheat more than one time, I'm talking about 3, 4, 5, 10. He don't cheat on you, got a whole baby. Baby, that right there, that baby thing, that's a whole different ball game. But you got to take responsibility and accountability for the things that you do and allow. If you allow him to continue to do it, he's gonna continue to do it. If you allow it and you don't address it, he's gonna continue. She's gonna continue to do it. Nobody ain't perfect. I'm just saying. We all make mistakes. You might not be a cheater, but you might fall short somewhere else. Complacent. Complacent. Why are you so complacent? Because y'all been together 10 years. Oh, we've been together 10 years. We got 3 kids. We ain't married. We just complacent here. Oh, I'm on Section 8 and it's so comfortable here. My rent low. So I don't want to move out this apartment. I don't want to move out this Section 8 house because I'm too comfortable here. I'm scared to get out there and pay them bills. The bills too high out there. Why? If you comfortable and you okay with opening your blinds and looking out your window with raggedy cars broke down, people standing on the street corners, people trash all scattered about the road, they don't come fix the potholes on your street, you comfortable with that? Okay. Okay. But when you want to do better for yourself, you want to do better for your children, you're going to fight hard to do better. Quit being so complacent. Quit being okay with being at the bottom. You understand me? Quit being okay with working and you ain't got nothing to show for it. Quit being okay with your baby daddy being okay with his baby mama. Quit being okay with your baby daddy, your man coming home whenever he want to come home because he pay all the bills. Quit being okay with him telling you to your face that, oh, I pay all the bills, so you should be okay. Wait, hold it. Some of y'all be so complacent about things that you shouldn't be complacent about. You complacent about everything but trusting God. Some people be so complacent. You so complacent about everything but trusting God. That man cheating on you, you'll take him back and trust everything he say, but you don't trust God. Okay. Insecurity. Let's talk about insecurity. That part. Let's talk about insecurity. Some people, somebody said they're ruining their relationship because they are insecure. Insecurity don't start with your partner. You insecure because of you. You feel that you lack, or do you really lack? Have you really took the time to heal from what broke you? Did you really take the time to heal from what broke you? You insecure because what? Society says is a better man out there, is a better woman out there. You watching everybody grow and you ain't growing. You watching everybody go on trips and you ain't going on trips. You watching everybody slang money and you can't slang money. You watching everybody, every time most live hoes, when you see their house, they get a 2-story house with steps up and down. They got 2-car garage. They driving Mercedes Benzes. You looking at all this material stuff. You looking at everything that you wish you could have. You wish you could take your kids on a trip. You out here, your child reading on the 7th grade level, but they're in the 9th grade. Hello. You around here, your child reading on a 7th grade reading level, but they're in the 9th grade, but you right here worried about the material aspects of it. When you are insecure, it has nothing to do with your partner. You are insecure because of you. When they do, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When a man do that, oh, he is cheating. Because they love, you call them red-handed. They love to do that. You may not have the proof, but Shamisha, if you want to know the proof, you want the proof, I'm gonna tell you, this ain't no magic trick. But you really want to know the truth, repent and go to God and ask God to reveal it to you. But that's only if your heart can take it. If you really want to know the truth, you want to know the truth. You want to know the truth. Like you want it to fall in place. Ask God to show you. But you got to be prepared when you go to God and ask him for something. That, listen here. Shay say that truth hurts. Because when you get the truth, be prepared for what is going to come. Because your heart might can't take it. Because let me tell you something. Some of these men, when you catch them cheating, girl, I talked about this on my live a few weeks ago. Some of these men, you can catch them red-handed, got the proof, everything. And they still going to tell you it wasn't me. It ain't me. But if you really hard down want to know the truth, go to God. And baby, when that thing come out, you will be sitting down saying to yourself, wait a minute, hold on. I wasn't prepared for this. And be prepared for the outcome. Like you don't know how this thing will go. If you're going to stay or you're going to go. If you want to know the truth, if you want to know but you don't want to know, stay like you are. Because you might not be in a place where you want to leave your baby daddy. Because whatever you find out, it might have you in a place of trying to figure it out. Girl, it ain't funny, but listen. Girl said, I asked God to show me with my own eyes. And that man blamed my girl, that's what they do. They get mad when the truth be told. I'm serious. I know. That's what they do. They get mad. And you were supposed to leave. They get mad. You can catch them red-handed. Like, listen. Listen. I'm going to tell y'all a true story. True story. I wrote a book, and it called 3 Years Too Long. That man right there, that man took me on a roller coaster ride. This when I learned the phrase, I come home every night, you so insecure, why you think I'm cheating on me? I learned that they can say all that and they still be cheating. Because in your mind, you be thinking, yeah, you do come home every night. But baby, when I went through that phone, listen, man, listen. When I went through that phone, after him screaming and hollering and acting up, oh, I come home every night. How you so insecure? I ain't never seen another woman insecure about another woman. That women ain't worried about you. He was cheating. Listen, I went through that phone, and I don't care if y'all be arguing with me, say y'all ain't going through no phones. I went through phones. I went through that phone, and baby, I had a revelation. All the times he talk about he come home, yeah, he been cheating all day. When he get off work, he go cheat. He supposed to be going to work out. He out there cheating. You understand what I'm saying? I went through that phone and had the proof. I had the proof that he was cheating. Proof. And this man still stood, y'all, and talking about this is what his comeback was. You ain't had no business going through my phone. That's what you get. Now look at you. Now you hurt. Saying all that, and I had to hard down evidence. And I don't care what I went through and put up with then. That don't mean I'll put up with it now. Oh, yeah, it's my fault because I went through the phone and found out that you had been lying to me, telling me that it's all my fault. That's why you was cheating. Child, please. These men, they would lie. You can have the proof. But listen, I enjoyed my live today. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I've been on this thing since 7 o'clock, y'all. I got up because I got some things to do today. I got to get out and about. Y'all, I got to look for me a big rug for my living room. Y'all see? I'm about to finally get rid of the furniture, y'all. Finally, girl finna finally get rid of the furniture. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna switch this around. I'm about to, listen. Hold on, TikTok. Hold it. Hold on. Let me put the camera. I'm about to finally get rid of the furniture. Y'all see this furniture? I've had it since my youngest child was 15 years old. I'm about to finally get rid of it, and I need a big rug. You see this? You see my rug? I'm about to go out. Let me put it back. Let me flip the camera back. Let me flip the camera back. Okay. I'm about to get rid of my furniture and get some new furniture finally. And oh, hey, come on now. Now my thing don't want to stay out. Hold on, y'all. Okay. And now I'm about to baby, I don't play. Thank you. I don't play. I don't play when it come to taking care of my stuff. I take care of my stuff. I got something already I ordered. I'm gonna unbox it and everything. I'm gonna do all that, but I gotta find me a big rug. So I got a few stores, and y'all know I'm gonna record some content when I'm out. Go to the stores I go to. I need a nice big rug. I'm about to get rid of my y'all see my kitchen table? Like I'm telling y'all, I'm transitioning from these soft cream colors to black and gold. Oh baby, Amazon. I got me. It's coming. I got it from Amazon, baby. I like nice things, but listen. So y'all saw my furniture. I've had that furniture since my youngest son. He's 16. I bought that when he went to kindergarten. No lie, I bought that when he went to kindergarten. That furniture I just showed y'all, and I've kept it up for. He's 16 years old. Yeah, I bought it when he was just going to kindergarten. Yeah. So I want to give it. I'm gonna put it out and let somebody, if they want it for free, they can have it for free. I don't want to charge nobody. If somebody needs some furniture in my area, I wish one of y'all, if y'all needed it, like I'm giving it away for free. So I need to let somebody know that. Listen. So your girl about to get off so I can get cute. Y'all know I'm gonna take y'all with me. Y'all know I'm gonna record some content. So be on the lookout for some of my content. Thank everybody that came on my live and tapped the screen, that shared it out. Y'all still able to buy me a gift. Y'all support y'all live hosts before I get off. Support your live hosts. Thank everybody that tapped the screen, that commented, that sent me a gift, that didn't send me a gift, that love my lives. Y'all know we'll be back tomorrow having a whole nother topic. But listen, we're gonna pray. Whenever I say, Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I'm asking that you protect their goings and their comings. Lord, if anybody's sick on my life, I'm asking you to heal them from the inside out, because you said by your stripes we are healed. Anybody weak on my life, I'm asking you to give them the strength, because you said when we are weak, you are strong. Lord, I'm asking you to cancel any following spirits, monitoring spirits, jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord, I'm asking that you close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, cover us from the top of our head to the sole of our feet. Wherever our foot tread, Lord, lead us and guide us, and make sure put a hedge of protection around us. Lord, I'm asking that you keep my people up north that's getting hit by that snowstorm safe and warm. Lord, where they don't got heat, Lord, allow heat to come through so they are warm enough to be in the house and watching over these children. Make sure they have enough food to eat, Lord. Lord, I'm just asking, not wondering what you're going to do. Lord, I'm asking you to throw your weight around, close every door that needs to be closed, and open every door that needs to be open. Not wondering what you're going to do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do. In Jesus' name, amen. Listen, so your girl about to make her omelet, because y'all know I'm on this fast. Eat a little bit, get cute, and y'all take y'all with me. So, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. And I'll see y'all later. I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.